What's going on, guys? In this video, we're talking all about stretch marks. And more specifically, does bone breaking cause you to get stretch marks? What are stretch marks, and do they go away? So I'm going to first show you guys what the stretch marks look like, and then we'll get started as to all those questions. Alright guys, so what the stretch marks actually look like are this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. So it goes from, like I said, about your mid-chest or so here, and it follows it all the way up. I'm not sure if you can see that, really. You can kind of see it here. And then it goes, for me, all the way to my elbow, just about. You guys can see the lines. These are the more faded ones I was talking about, there. And then on the other side, you can see these ones that stretch here. These are more fresh, and that's why they're darker. And they go up my shoulder and also down my arm. But that's what they look like. Alright guys, so now that you know what these stretch marks look like, we can get started with these questions. So the first one is, how do stretch marks form? They form in a few different ways, most commonly, like the name suggests, from stretching out the skin more than it can handle. So, or before your body can fully recover from whatever it is. Now, this can be from whether you put on a lot of weight, whether you lose it after or put it on, it'll still remain. Or if you, say, put on a lot of muscle at once, before your body can fully heal and take into account all the muscle you're putting on. For example, in bodybuilders and powerlifters and things like that, a lot of times they will get the same stretch marks in their shoulders. And that's just from putting on a lot of mass, and it stretches out the skin. Now, like I said, the most common spots for this specifically are on your arms, your shoulders. Sometimes they can make it even to the back of your shoulders and down onto your chest. There's a few different ways to kind of make the appearance go away, but from what I found, there's no real way for them to go away, at least short term. Some people will say if you drink a lot of water and such, it'll help and they'll slowly start to go away. I don't know how reliable that is, but from what I've seen, they do tend to fade the older they get. They start to blend in with your skin color. That's why if I just lift up my arm, you can't really tell here. You might be able to tell more here. But they do fade, like I said. The more fresh they are, they're more purple, and a lot of times they'll be a lot more thick, and you can really notice them. But with time, they do start to go away. Well, at least appearance-wise. And then also, if you put different creams or moisturizers on them, a lot of times it will help them to fade faster, or at least it'll give it the appearance, it'll fill it in and give it the appearance like they're no longer there. So, answering the overall question, does bone breaking cause you to get stretch marks? And the answer to that is kind of unknown. Now, before I get all these dislikes saying, oh, you made me watch this whole video just to say you don't even know, it's different in everyone. People's bodies heal at different rates, and some people may be able to go through and bone break and not get any, while others may do just a few breaks and get tons of them. But what I can say is, in more simple bone breaks and stuff, the odds of getting them are a lot less likely than if you're going and doing more advanced breaks. The reason for this is because the more advanced breaks require a lot more flexibility, so you're going to be moving your arms and shoulders in much more awkward, I guess you could say, places, and it's going to stretch them to an extent they haven't been stretched before. Now, all bone breaking is like that, but it's more of a natural movement for a lot of the other breaks. Now, also, the longer you've been bone breaking can also affect this. Because, like I've mentioned in other videos, I'll have a link for a similar video talking about this, which is working out and bone breaking. what it is bone breaking does cause you to put on some muscle from the stretching of the muscles. And so the more you bone break, the more muscle you're actually going to be putting on your shoulders a lot of times. And this can also cause the muscle, like I said previous, to build up very quickly, and so it may cause stretch marks to occur from that. So I hope this video answered your guys' questions. If they did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the little notification bell next to it to get alerted anytime I post new videos. Comment any other questions you may have, and I'll see you in the next video.